All right. Next.
All right, a 2003 Subaru, Soren's favorite vehicle this past year, Baja. This one has 316,000 miles. This one does have cold AC and hot heat. I think it goes through coolant though.
20 or 30 miles, it's a half a gallon low.
Of
Yeah,
coolant.
Yeah.
it
So
might
that's-
just eat it a little
That's
bit.
bed gaskets.
That's
Yeah.
Subaru.
It's Subaru.
Subaru from that vintage because
Subaru
they
thing.
did something wrong with the type of coolant that they had in them.
Look how cool those are.
I like that as a winter vehicle. I mean, because you can throw some sand in the back if you want, some sandbags.
It's automatic.
Automatic.
Nothing wrong with an automatic for a winter vehicle.
I think there is.
I think there is for
Pretty
100.
sure fixing the coolant leak on that is kind of a big pain in the ass just because of the configuration of the engine
I think you just get a new engine.
or that.
$2,600. There's room for an engine there.
Okay.
If you're going to do that, you might do the gearbox too. Makes you
I
happy.
wouldn't do any of it. It's
No.
honestly terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, I think one
Not
of
like
those that wasn't leaking coolant would be a good winter vehicle.
There we go. Next.
2002 Zuzu Via Cross. I
Okay.
mean, $3,200. The coolest SUV possibly ever made.
And then it had some front problems.
Spaceship. Sometimes they run into things.
Okay.
Look at that
Oh
interior.
my god.
Half of it's made out of paracord. The other half is made out of leather.
That it probably is a pretty good winter beater.
Look at that.
Not very heavy. All-wheel drive.
3.5 liter V6, 250,000 miles, runs drives. Even the AC works. I mean, what more could you want in the winter than
Well,
working AC?
The AC does also run your defroster when your engine's cold in most cases, so that's worth having.
Yeah.
Yep.
So this one is apparently named Toasty.
Yeah.
Says the AC does work.
Right.
Yeah, I think that meets the brief.
Um,
I don't like it though.
she will need some love from the next caretaker. He's only driven it around the yard.
Oh.
Knows very little about it, except it definitely is rolling on some maypops.
Right.
Well, if it's a winter beater, you're probably going to want to get some cheap tire rack.
True.
Most winter
True.
beaters
Tires.
are going to need some love from somebody.
Yeah, I probably need some winter tires, and that's definitely that's beatery. Yeah,
You're not going to worry about tracking salt in.
3,200. I'd say
mean-
that's a good choice.
And when was the last time you saw one?
A little while ago.
Yeah.
Whiles ago. 1995 Ford Aerostar.
All-wheel drive.
All-wheel drive.
Okay.
65,000 miles, supposedly at the top part. The bottom part says 85,000 miles.
How much?
I think $2 or $3 grand. I don't know. I forget
$1,200.
Well,
how much. $1,200.
doesn't really matter which for that.
A list of maintenance items.
What is the worst thing?
I don't know. It's electric four-wheel drive. I'm not sure what that means. Does it have an electric locker
No. Yes.
or something?
I think
Electric diff.
Probably that means you'll have to
transportation.
get out and do the hubs.
Yeah. Squirrels have damaged the wiring.
Oh, good.
That is not a good.
It's fine. It's a long wheelbase.
I mean, I feel like for $1,200, I don't want to personally. I'm going to know that because I don't want to deal with squirrel damage to electricity.
It's got a misfire on one cylinder.
That's going to be the tough thing is the squirrel damage.
It's kind of nice on the inside.
It's really nice. Well,
Oh,
except for
okay.
the back and the tree.
It is 85. I'm going to pass.
Hey man, you wanted a beater?
I mean, to be
I mean,
fair,
that's
All-wheel
$1,200
drive.
bucks. If it still drives.
good tires on it for $500.
I wouldn't even put good tires on that thing.
Well, the General Tire winter tires, the snow tires, are
Mm,
actually pretty good. They're like $80 a piece.
yeah, I'd get a used set of those.
There's a gear between third and fourth that it uses during passing.
Nope. I'm gonna guess that that's overdrive, and I don't know what they're talking about
Okay.
Yeah.
because that would be third and a half.
So I'm gonna say no.
No.
Were it not for the electrical squirrel issue, I would say that's a great.
So my thing
Beater.
still with a winter beater is all that glass. And you gotta heat the inside of that thing. You're gonna freeze your butt off everywhere you go.
Well, I mean, it's powered by a helicopter engine, right? Or forklift engine. One of the two.
I don't think it's powered by either one.
No, it's a V6 Ford.
You
Yeah.
could just get like a propane heater buddy thing and stick it in there.
Okay. You could get a 2002 Land Rover Range Rover with 4.6.
Isn't that like the wiring has been eaten by squirrels?
No, see right there,
Oh.
first line, no issues mechanically.
That's not
The
has.
best running P38 Rover ever.
Air suspension deleted.
Air suspension deleted. He's got two of these. He doesn't want this one because this one's so good and reliable. It's only got 140,000 miles. I mean, would you feel bad driving that in salt? No.
No, I would just feel like it's gonna not work electrically, and I'm gonna freeze to death.
Yeah, but it
As long as it starts, it's gonna go.
hasn't done anything yet to. I mean, yeah, just keep a good pair of boots and a heavy jacket in
Yeah.
it.
For emergency blankets.
I mean, as long as you can move
Some
out of the
traps, yeah.
driveway, that'll get you where it needs to go.
Yeah. All right, we're leaving this one open.
4,800 bucks.
That could be a winner.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a. All right. See, now we're talking.
All right. 2004 Volvo S60R. It's a sedan. And it's 5,500, so it's max budget, according to some people.
I think this is way better than your plan.
It doesn't have the ground clearance, but gray and manual and interior is a perfect color.
Sunroof doesn't work.
Which does not matter. Oh,
Nope.
yep.
I
Great
couldn't,
color.
and these things are this price all
Got
over
some
the place.
dents and dings. A little bit of wear to the leather.
Look at that interior, though.
Code's gonna scratch the shit out of it.
It's a manual, 5-cylinder turbo,
Yep.
all-wheel drive.
Yep, that's way better than your Land Rover.
It's got control arms, thingies, stabilizers.
Yep.
It's got
It's
163,000.
only $700 more than the Range Rover.
Yeah.
So Range Rover's dead.
Range
Dead
Rover's
to us.
dead.
We have a new leader.
Now,
Ooh,
if
who would
you
pick something like
guys
this?
can find a better winter vehicle than this,
Yeah, you had one right before it.
you're wrong. Because this can get you out of any snowy
I think-
situation.
The maintenance issues on this are going to be more than the maintenance.
No, they're not. There's no maintenance issue. It's an Audi 4000 Quattro, and the same color mine was. And then look, that's not even rusty.
What happened here?
Well, he did all the same things I did at one point. Same interior mine had. It's basically my car, except just not rusted.
So I think that's a good choice, but I think the Volvo is a better choice.
Yeah. I mean,
Mm,
it costs an
locking
Aerostar
diffs.
more.
This has got locking diffs.
It does. It's going to be better in the snow, but
I mean, it doesn't have a turbo. It's still a 5-cylinder.
and the interior is nowhere near as good.
No, but the heater works great in those.
Next.
All right. Sorry.
Fine.
Volvo's still up. So you said it gets better from now on?
Yeah. 2001 Audi Coupe TT Quattro.
6 speed.
Yeah, black. I think it does have gray interior, but it's 4-cylinder turbo, 6 speed,
I like that car.
good wheels.
I don't think it's better with.
I
Where's it
would
at?
put it on the same plane.
Miami?
I don't know where it is. I mean, it looks really nice in the pictures. I would put it on the same.
Is it a 180 or a 225?
You couldn't tell you. I'm gonna guess some. I don't know. It's got the spoiler. Maybe it's 225.
225 has dual exhaust.
Yeah.
180 has single.
Well, that's got dual exhaust.
Looks like it. Hmm. Versus the Volvo.
This one's in better shape, I believe. But practicality wise, well, I don't know. These are the same to me,
Volvo's an 04.
and it's max budget.
It's what?
Although it's got 5 cylinders.
Volvo is more practical.
I mean, I have
Yeah.
no problems with the Volvo being better.
I will say, yeah,
That's
it is
just-
225.
That's just a really nice car.
That's in Miami, so it's probably pretty nice underneath.
Yeah. And it's cheap.
It's cheap. I think I'm still Volvo.
I agree.
Oof.
And who can turn away a 1993 Eagle Talon TSI?
That's the real price.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4.
I looked at that.
$4,000.
Yep. It has a bigger fuel pump. It runs and drives. It's got injectors. Car needs love. Blah, blah, blah.
I have a soft spot for Eagle Talon.
Pulls hard. Needs water pump. Leaks.
All right.
Car manufacturer. Break off parts.
So $4,000 versus 4,800 for a TT.
Oh, we're going TT all day long.
Since we've already decided the Volvo's superior to the TT for a winter car. Next.
I'm just surprised that there's one of those around. Supposedly running. This could be my last and best pick. 2003 Yukon Denali. It's only got 185,000 miles on it. Soren's gonna like the colors.
That particularly the UNC.
It's the nicer, bigger version. Well, yeah, it's got a 6-liter and it's full-time all-wheel drive.
It's the better version of Bear's car. Truck.
Well, you say that.
Because it's a GMC, so it's superior.
You say that, but I have a Z71, which is better in every single
I
way.
mean, look at that. Interior just looks better on that one.
I mean, my interior's in way nicer shape than that.
Same.
Mine's in nicer shape.
Yeah,
But
his doesn't
it's-
have the wood.
I don't have the fake plastic wood. I just have plastic.
Fine. No. Close better.
Yeah,
tell
$300
you-
more for the Volvo.
I can tell you this one has more horsepower than the Volvo, and it's going to handle the snow better than the Volvo.
Does it have
And-
more horsepower than the Volvo?
Oh, yeah.
It probably does.
Mine's got 330, and this thing's a 6-liter, so it's got at least
I think that's got-
340.
much more ground clearance than the Volvo. It's got a lot more weight.
Yeah,
How much power does a Volvo V7 or S60R make? It's got to be
300.
300.
Yeah.
It's going to weigh half.
No, we aren't getting into
almost the
power
same.
weight ratios. I said power.
Yeah. All right.
With the Volvo.
Volvo.
All right, fine. Volvo.
So this is me, right?
Yeah,
Is it?
2010 Volvo 70 something's Volkswagen.
I don't think it's a V70.
it's a V70 R design.
And it's wagon, which I like.
It's not an R.
I don't think that's a V70.
Color.
It
Oh, it
says
is a
V70 on it.
So I like this better than one.
No,
I don't know that I've
that's
seen.
that doesn't have a turbo.
I don't know that I've seen that straight
Necessarily.
six.
The turbo for a
Yeah, you do.
It's a 3.2 liter straight six.
Yeah,
power is not necessarily.
it's an automatic, non-turbo Volvo.
Yeah.
The interior's worse.
Interior is way worse.
It-
It's
My
got
Tahoe
TVs.
was better than that.
Oh, there's your
Oh,
built-in
it's got
baby
a
seat.
booster seat for your dogs. How much?
Wow.
7,000.
Nope. Bears still wins.
Next.
It's got a 6-speed Geartronic transmission.
Yeah,
And it's front-wheel drive. It's not even all-wheel drive.
yeah. That's like the worst.
It says front-wheel drive.
Yeah,
No, the R.
the R's, not an R design.
That's
There
an
you
R
go.
design.
Subarus, in my experience, there you go.
2015.
XV Crosstrek.
Premium Sport. I had one of those, 2015. Mine was a manual, not an automatic, but it was great in the snow.
What happened to yours?
It got rear-ended by a pilot in the summertime.
Crashed it.
I didn't crash it; it was crashed into. At any rate, it was awesome in the snow. The traction control actually was like trying to figure out what I was trying to do, not just thwart me. It was good. It was a good winter car.
You know, my Audi 4000 didn't even have traction control. Didn't even need it.
Didn't need it.
Whatever.
And it had locking differentials.
So
$7,000, 172,000 miles.
It was-
Automatic.
it was a good winter car.
No V6,
No.
V6,
That's fine.
No
S60R.
turbo,
Next.
no manual.
Those aren't things you necessarily want in a winter car.
Oh, yes, they are.
2014 BMW X3 all-wheel drive.
You have a different idea of winter beater than we do.
Well, at least this one's only $6,000.
These are awfully fancy. 220,000 miles.
Oh my god! And they're trying to pull that over someone's eyes.
I think that would be a decent winter car.
Most ones are
With the right wheels, the right tires.
Oh. Nope. Far,
4-cylinder turbo.
far away.
Is that
X3s give me shivers.
what's this?
I don't know.
Temperature?
Efficient dynamics.
Yeah,
Is that a hybrid?
I don't know.
Maybe it's just telling you how good you're doing in gas.
Okay. Well, it's got a battery. That's why I asked.
Who
Yeah,
knows?
I don't know.
Okay.
So, 2009 Audi S4 or A4, sorry.
An Avant.
I have been in a A4 in the snow. I haven't driven it, but I've ridden in it, and it was pretty good.
Who?
Hmm?
Whose?
Eric's. Not the same vintage, but I think that'd make a pretty good winter car. Plus, you can like stop and get groceries.
I mean, it's probably got heated seats. It's probably a good thing.
Seems pretty nice on the inside.
Yeah. How much? Still not an S60R.
That's fine.
That's gonna be tough to beat. I think.
I mean, the Astro van is pretty strong.
The Astro van sucked.
The Afterman wasn't really a good contender.
No.
Next,
Ew.
Subaru Forester. Driven one of those in the snow. It was nice. Did a good job.
Was it? Are we just
Ugh.
cruising CarMax's website or something?
Yeah.
No. We're-
Oh.
Oh
Facebook.
my
Uh,
god!
Did you just type in give me the worst all-wheel drive vehicles
How much is this?
on the
$12,000.
internet? $6,000.
$6,000. My god,
Whatever. Next.
That's a terrible choice.
that's soul crushing.
Yes. You don't want to go through winter like that, do you?
No.
I have driven one of those in fairly deep snow.
For a whole winter
No.
as your daily driver? Like you'd have to go out and get in
I got
that.
nothing against foresters.
You'd have to get in that
love
every
foresters.
morning.
And then get out of it without
Oh.
looking at it.
No.
I don't like the wheels that are on that forester.
God,
I don't
no.
like the interior.
How much
that's in
was the
that
Volvo?
Forester.
50. That's
It's a whole $500
close it.
less.
that's just, and it's not even that much older.
No.
It doesn't even have that many more miles.
And way more beige on the inside.
Oh, ugh.
Smell the cat fur inside.
Oh,
2000 Jeep Cherokee SE Sport, something you scrolled away from. Utility Ford. I've been in Eric's Jeep in the snow.
$6,500.
Like the way it handles.
4-liter with 2.5-inch lift.
Speed locks.
I would change the wheels and tires, obviously, but
Why?
those
Why?
are because those aren't good snow tires. Those are good mud tires.
Jeep tires.
I mean, it's not terrible.
No. It will not give you the fizz 5 cylinders turbo will.
That's fine.
It costs more.
$1,000 more. Wow.
Backed into a tree.
And that was probably one of the more expensive Volvo V60Rs or whatever I found.
Next.
That was just one with good.
2002 Toyota Tacoma,
Jesus.
4-wheel drive, limited 4-door.
This is just Soren proving he knows what he's doing.
I have driven
He's
one
only
of
doing
those for
stuff he's
22
owned.
23 winters, and it is a good winter vehicle.
You know what we know? We know what he dreams about at night now.
Tacomas
And
Snow.
other random Subarus.
and random Subarus.
Tacomas and other random Subarus.
Yes.
I dream about those things. I don't really
You
do.
do.
But that's
You obviously maybe think about them before you go to bed.
if there's 2 feet of snow on the ground, you will still be fine.
So that's got to be a 4-cylinder, right?
I don't know.
I don't know. Probably not.
They didn't make them in
An automatic 4-cylinder? I don't think
there
so.
were 4 cylinders that were double cabs.
2002.
I'm just saying because
Wasn't
it's only $5,500.
Well, to be fair, I found a Soren truck just like Soren's truck for $5,000.
Okay. Soren ought to buy a Soren truck like that
Yeah.
and then use his as spares.
Anyway, I think that's a good winter vehicle. I don't think you can argue that it isn't.
It's an off-road turd.
Yeah. That's no Volvo though.
No.
That will handle
Is it
more
the
snow than
same
Volvo.
price?
Same price.
We don't live in Colorado. I almost picked a motorcycle because it doesn't really snow here,
Yeah.
other than today. Yesterday.
The day before
The
that.
day before.
Next.
I mean, I don't even count that.
Next.
So. 300. That had 340,000 miles on
sure
it, by
did.
the way.
It's only got 211,000 in.
Yours is probably worth $24,000.
No, it's definitely not.
I bet it is.
It was worth 24,000.
It would be if another school bus ran into it.
I thought for sure they were going to total it with.
Oh,
1994 Toyota 4Runner SR5 Sport Utility 4-door, $5,000.
rock crawler.
I would put normal wheels and tires on it and maybe lower it back down a little bit. I don't
It's
know.
got a
It's got
turbo.
turbo with all
I know 4Runners of that vintage are
Needs
good
a
in the
cylinder
snow.
head. Motor needs pulled.
A new one dropped in. That's more than a cylinder head. Is it a V6?
No, it's a 22 RE
Oh, that's
with a
nice.
turbo.
Huh. It was probably struggling for its life when it exploded.
All right, I withdraw that one.
You know what? No, no,
No,
no. I think
you-
if Soren started a dealership,
Yeah. It'd be
these
all
are the cars it's going to be
Tacomas and Subarus
on his lot.
and Forerunners.
Yeah,
That's a beater.
it is a beater.
It's
It doesn't
expensive.
run. Wow, and it's got 200,000 miles on it.
Seems a little pricey for it needs a new engine. Okay. Hey, just calm down there, buddy. We're trying to reason.
Oh,
This is my last one, I think. 1987 Suzuki Samurai.
this could
I
be the
do
best
not
one yet
like
for you.
Suzuki Samurais, but I have driven one in the winter in pretty heavy snow, and it did a great job.
How's the heat?
It's not awesome.
Here's my gripe with that. That one looks really nice.
Okay.
I would almost feel bad driving that in as much. My Tahoe is covered in salt right now. I'd almost feel bad about covering that thing in salt
You shouldn't.
because it would just wither away.
It does have a carburetor.
Not powered by a 5-cylinder turbo.
No.
It's got a staircase.
How much is it? 5,200.
Which is a lot for a Samurai.
It's hard to beat
Yeah.
that Volvo.
But those are nice.
Yeah.
I mean,
and that's a hard top one.
yeah, that's a nice one of those, and those are kind of cultish.
They are kind of selfish. They're really easy to work on.
Right. As long as you don't use them as winter beaters.
It's just not very many parts.
Okay. Next.
No, that's me.
I was gonna say that's definitely not me.
35A2, which would be a snow beast, if you know it.
How's the heat?
Probably terrible. I don't know.
Probably doesn't have any. It might ride rough a little around 270 or down 42. or
Going
something.
50 miles an hour.
Multi-fuel, you can run out of it's liquid and burns.
You got to plug it in.
That one needs a small amount of work.
What?
Pretty sure that needs a little bit of work.
Serious inquirers only.
How much is that?
6,500.
Jesus.
I'd have it.
Over the Volvo? For a winter beater? No. No, you wouldn't.
Driving that every
I'd
you
have-
would
If I had the money, I would buy that for you and make you drive it all winter.
You make me do shit.
that would be the only thing you could drive in the
Yeah,
winter
make me
time.
do shit.
Yes, I can.
Ow.
Yes.
Ow.
Yes.
That's not an answer.
Yes, it is. This is me. 2010 Audi S4 Quattro.
Oh, you can have the terrible fucked up thing.
No, it's frozen.
It's frozen.
Supercharged V6.
Yep. With APR pulley,
Ooh.
carbon fiber intake, downpipe.
Radio's not working.
Needs new amp.
Blah blah blah. Rebuilt title.
It's a winter beater.
Winter beater.
But I think the Volvo is better.
It's $6,600.
I did see that one.
Soren says Volvo's better. Bear. It's 1,100 more than the Volvo.
That's a lot more car, but I still
Six
I still think a 6-speed, 5 cylinders of turbo will get me. Will get me in my
Non-rebuilt title.
the Volvo does not have a rebuild title.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, so still Volvo.
Yeah. This looks
Wait, what?
familiar.
Land Rover, Range Rover.
Glassy and classy.
What?
Glassy and classy. Deep gray, sunroof, mud flaps, brush guard, hitch, split tailgate.
I don't see how that can be.
Mine didn't have the factory air suspension. This one's been replaced also.
Yep,
Is that because it's scrap,
Yeah,
yep.
or just it fails in about 10 years or something?
it fails about one day. I think mine was a 4.8. Mine might have
Nope,
been a
it's
big
4.6.
block.
Same thing.
Same thing.
Well, this one looks better than yours.
Oh, I mean, it's a darker gray than mine was.
Pretty sure yours is like a tan.
Darker beige. I don't know.
But I still think Volvo is better.
The Volvo is way better. This one's a lot more than mine.
A lot nicer.
A lot nicer than mine.
Ciao. Next.
What? So Volvo's still a winner?
Yeah. Ooh,
Okay.
Touareg.
TDI.
An 08. So what does that mean? V6?
It's a V6.
Has it been diesel gated?
It's a V6 TDI.
Got good tires, good battery, good.
Clean title.
Got $2,700. Is it down payment?
Nope.
No way.
Yep.
I don't believe it.
Does seem like a deceptive price. What year?
2008.
I bet that moves for about 300 yards and then explodes after you drive that thing off.
It might. I'm going to leave this one open for now. It's got a cut in the dash. The TDI, I don't think people like those.
No, but
I
the,
think
the
that's-
transmissions and the diffs in those things, transfer cases explode on the regular.
Yeah, I'm still leaning Volvo.
And $2,700 is
But we're talking winter beaters.
too cheap.
$2,700 is pretty cheap.
I mean, you could almost buy 2 of those for my Volvo.
2000 Yukon XL 2500. 190,000 miles, 6,500 bucks.
8-liter or whatever the hell that is.
6-liter.
6-liter. The only thing this does better than my Denali did is it's got barn doors. Only thing.
Which is way better.
Yeah, but my Denali was better in every single way.
Was it cheaper?
Yes.
About the same price.
All right, I'll give you that.
None of my cars were above $5,500.
None of your cars were above $5,500.
No.
Sorry.
What?
None of your cars were below $5,500.
Yeah.
Soren's starting
buying-
a
You don't
car for
understand
starting a
winter beater.
dealership outside of his car,
I'm
outside
not
of his driveway.
buying a car that I know is junk.
You're buying a winter beater.
Yeah. And that's
You
gonna
just
be-
showed us junk
that's gonna be
cars.
$5,000 and up.
What's $5,000 and up?
And I'm not spending less than $5,000 on a car. And I'm going to spend more than $5,000 keeping it running.
No, you're not.
Yes.
Not if you do it right.
That's the same thing.
This is a V70R
70R.
What was the other one? A 60?
wagon.
The wagon is
Oh,
better.
yes.
But Is it a manual?
It's not.
I don't care about that one.
I do. And the interior on this is way worse.
Yes.
But it is a wagon.
Is it half price?
$3,000 OBO.
Well,
Trust it.
I would have probably picked other things over this earlier on.
Yeah, I'm with him.
Really? For $3,000?
I don't
Yeah,
trust it.
Why?
$3,000. I would trust it for one winter. I just think the other one is gonna be a more funner winter car.
It's $2,500 more expensive.
Yeah.
I don't trust it. It's too cheap.
I think it's priced right. I think the other one's better though.
Okay. All right.
W8.
No, V8.
Oh yeah. See, I saw a 2.7. There was a green 2.7 with green interior
Yeah.
for cheap. Because they're always cheap.
I don't think that beats the Volvo.
How much?
$3,000.
$3,000.
I think that's tough versus the Volvo. 'Cause
That's pretty tough.
That's 300 horsepower.
Hmm.
The V8.
Yeah. It's had some maintenance.
It's Quattro, which by 2005, I don't know how much Quattro there was, but still, it's probably still a better all-wheel drive than a Volvo.
Yeah. Maybe.
It's in the woods.
It's not a 2.7T. I
Is
think it's probably an advantage.
I think so in the long run. Well,
got-
those have timing chain things.
Tell you what, if you keep that one open, you close the one before it.
We're gonna close the TDI.
Yeah, this is way better than the TDI.
Okay. It was 2,700.
I don't even care.
Okay. All right.
Trying to shoot me in my own foot.
A lot more miles.
100,000 more miles.
It's much redder.
It's very red.
Way more red.
How's the interior?
Not as good.
It's gonna be this. It's black, or no, it's tan.
There's
Same
no way.
interior.
No way.
Yeah.
I think we should defer to the first one because this one doesn't have pictures of the inside.
Timing belt, water pump were just done.
4 miles, same price.
No,
It's not the same price.
It's
$2,000
cheaper.
Yeah.
He's a Volvo man. He's got a C30 back there.
Yep.
I like the colors of the other one better, so I'm going for that one.
I'm gonna leave this one open for now.
All right.
We're gonna do a shootout.
Front looks great.
That doesn't.
For $6,000, 325 XI touring.
5-speed.
All-wheel drive.
Yep.
Yeah. Trash.
Oh,
260,000 miles.
Tell you what, you close that red Volvo, keep this.
No way.
5-speed. You
Yeah.
got sport seats,
Uh-huh.
sport wheel.
Yep.
It's an E46.
Sure.
So, I could make some arguments in favor of this one over the Volvo.
Can you?
Yeah.
All right. It's a 4-car shootout.
They get rid of the red.
Yep. We're doing a 4-car shootout. Fair. Come on.
This wins.
$6,500.
Oh yeah.
Twin turbo V8.
This entirely wins. I don't care who anybody is and what they're saying, but this one wins. What
why.
was that other Volkswagen? You can just shove that down the hill. No, it's either this or the gray Volvo.
So I say get rid of the red Volvo.
So this has
It doesn't matter. I'm buying it. Yeah.
there's recent work done.
Uh-huh.
What?
Yeah. What was all that? It still leaks coolant.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. I put a new water pump on it. That said it doesn't. I don't know. It might.
I don't know why, but it looks really good in that picture.
Okay. So this one or the XI?
Definitely the Porsche.
Sorry.
I'm more inclined to the BMW.
Why?
'Cause
Winter
it's a pile
beater.
of shit.
Because I know two people who know how to work on them.
Okay.
Just don't like Cayennes.
Yeah, I will say though, the downside to the XI is I know two people that know how to work on them that aren't gonna wanna,
Not gonna work on that thing. That thing looks
because
like
there's
it's
tons
got.
of stuff up front already, and then you throw in a diff and axles and stuff,
Yeah, but half that's in the oil pan.
and that's what I mean. It's terrible.
Um, that just looks like
I'm
it's
going.
been
I'm going Cayenne.
like
You
it's
can learn how-
been.
I'm voting Cayenne for another $600.
Yeah.
All right. So Cayenne wins that one. Red Volvo versus Cayenne. Cayenne.
Kind of the same thing, isn't it?
So kind of the same thing as the Cayenne Turbo.
Porsche has turbos and a coolant leak.
It does have turbos. I showed the Cayenne to Chip today. Because we were talking about Cayennes, and he was like, just run away.
Right. I mean, same thing. The diff explode, or the
Yes.
diff and the transfer cases explode.
He said there's a big list of things that could just ruin you.
Yeah.
When they fail.
But that list is not that small on that car.
I think on this one it's transmission and timing chains.
Sure.
I don't even know if those are the bad timing chains. Because I never know which ones have those.
I think for some reason the only one that doesn't have a bad timing chain is the RS4.
Oh, really?
I think.
Okay.
And the
I think
early
the Cayenne is better
14s.
looking car.
It's $3,500 more.
And the sign.
No, that's just how it looks.
Nah.
Between those two, I go Cayenne.
Cayenne? Fair?
If we're running these for one winner,
Okay. I didn't know we had a rule for one winner.
I don't know. I'm just thinking about it. If I have to make this car last for more than one season,
All right. Let me throw this at you. If you only have to survive one season with it and you're just going to buy something else, what if it does some horrible thing this season and then you have till next winter to fix it?
I don't know where that comes in
Yeah, I
at
don't-
exactly. But if
What'd you say?
I'm
I don't understand what that.
He's saying if I only have to survive one winter,
That's you should ignore that.
the Cayenne Turbo is where it's at
yeah,
because he can probably make it through. It's had a lot of work done to it. It'll probably make it.
that'll probably make it.
That'll probably
But
make
that'll
two
make it
winners.
more easily more seasons.
Yes.
I would think.
The All Road will probably make more than one season. But my argument was if the Cayenne only makes it one winner, and that's all you're looking for,
I'd have to put the purchase price of that car in it probably
at least.
at least every other year or every year.
Correct.
$6,000 a year into that Porsche to keep it running.
Every other quarter.
Probably, yeah.
Why?
I mean, by the time let's say you put tires on it every couple years, brakes on it every couple
If you're only
years,
looking 3 or 4 at least.
whatever. Anyway,
All right, you
That's-
gotta pick one. Soren, Porsche, Bear,
Porsche.
Porsche,
Volvo.
And
Bear.
Volvo.
That's the second time the first one we picked is the winner.
Just random happenstance. Plus, that's not really the
It's not
Well,
the
it's
first
the
one
first-
we looked
it's
at.
the first one we kept. It's like the 4th one that we looked
Right,
at.
but it's the first one that we were like, hey, this is the winner. All right, I'm with you. I mean, for 5,500
I mean,
bucks.
if it were my money, that's the car I'd buy.
yeah,
Out of all these we looked at tonight,
but it is your money we're buying it with. So you made the
sure we
right
don't
choice.
want a Ford Aerostar.
Nope,
Sure, we don't. Well, I don't.
it's a terrible choice.
Could have a Porsche
Terrible
for
choice.
not that much more.
I bet you could talk them down on that 5,500.
I bet you could get that for 5,
Yep,
even 48.
making me think I need a Volvo S60R for a winter car.
Yeah. And YouTube people out there, if you comment below,
Also,
we could send you leads on other Volvos
also to consider,
if you can't look them up for
a
yourself.
winter car is more likely to be in an accident because it's winter,
No, wait.
and Volvos are super safe.
That's
Oh.
going to be. The
Okay.
reason I picked that is because I haven't had a fun winter car I can go slide around a parking lot in
That's
such
a
a
good
long
point.
time.
But if
Yep.
you have a minivan slide into you, Star probably.
Neither have I. And an Aerostar would not be that.
No.
And actually, the Cayenne Turbo probably wouldn't be that either.
It would be fun, like a little bit,
Yeah.
but that would be so much. That's what I miss about my 4000
Yep.
was it was so low to the ground, and you just slide wherever you wanted to.
That's what I miss about all the winter beaters I've had,
I know.
or most of them.
Someone was sliding around in the parking lot across
Yep.
the way from me last night, and I was jealous.
Okay. On that positive result, we end this episode.
And
The Volvos are the king of winter vehicles.
Yes.